So I always wondered, why is that some people keep growing, they make more and more money, they become better and better and better all the time, and some people just at some point like stop growing, and their results are not getting better, they are not getting better, and all of that stuff, right? So of course we all grow at some point, because like to grow on a like yearly basis, it's very hard not to grow, right? Especially if you're young, you're just getting into the real world. But at some point, like especially in business, like some people just like are not willing to go further. They're just not willing to go harder. And I was thinking about why. Like why is that, right? And this summer I started making a lot of money, and I think that I figured out the answer at some point, I would say. Of course, like I may be wrong. Maybe like there's not like one answer for every single person, but I think that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video is very relatable for many people. Uh, like if they wanted to admit it or not, right? So it's basically, like like you adapt to new things, right? So for example, you get a new role. I'm a pie master, so like you get a new offer, I would say, or just you get some type new client, new role, like something new, right? That you have to adapt for. In the beginning, first few days, first few weeks, gonna be fucking stressful, right? It's something new, you never done this. It's fucking scary. But after some time, you get used to it. It's not as stressful. At some point, it's not stressful at all, right? I would say. And I think many people just stop at this level, right? So maybe they got like at some levels, level one it was stressful. Then they decided to go on level two and was again stressful. It was something new, right? But at some point, just people stop and don't want to go further, right? Because it means that they have to leave their comfort zone even more. They in order to go to that next level, right? So they just like stale. They're not growing. They're not working harder. They're not leaving their comfort zone more. They're not trying new things, and like this is what leads to people just staying in place, right? It's not that because like we adapt to new things, right? I remember how I was scared on hopping on the sales calls, right? I was fucking stressful. It was scary as fuck. But right now it's not, right? But if I would be doing some group calls when I'm leading the group call, like I know it will be fucking stressful as fuck. Um, so just a quick example. And like here's the answer. Like how do you push yourself to go to the next level? Like how do you never stop? Because you will have a lot of just desires to just stop and like start maintaining your position, your where you at, right? Your business, I don't know. And I think the best way to like push yourself is to put yourself in a pain. Like you just have to hate your like not maybe hate, but you cannot be satisfied with your where you're at, right? I think that just satisfaction with your current place where you're at is the biggest thing that can kill you. Like that's it. If you're satisfied with the money you're making, it will be very fucking hard to push forward, right? You'll become complacent. You'll become lazy. You'll feel like you think that like you will just stop working hard because we think you're maintaining, you don't have to push forward, you're just satisfied with the money you're making. But then you fucking realize that in order to start to actually like maintain this money, you have to grow at some point at least, right? And because of the fact that you become complacent, you at some point just start losing the money. People just beat you, right? Because they're growing. And this is how it looks basically, right? Anyways, I hope it's kind of helpful. I hope someone relates to this. Goodbye.